Ever feel like no matter what you do, abundance just doesn't seem to flow your way? You're working hard, you've tried everything, but something just feels blocked? Well, it could be your environment holding you back. Today I'm going to walk you through 4 common items in your home that might be stopping you from living a life full of prosperity. Let's unlock that door together. Ancient wisdom teaches us that our space reflects our energy. Think of your home as a mirror for your inner state. When it's cluttered or filled with items that drain your energy, it can create blockages, stopping the flow of abundance in your life. This method of clearing out these blockages has been passed down for generations, and I'm about to share it with you. Once you clear these items from your home, you'll notice a shift, more opportunities, more flow, and a clearer mind. It's about aligning your space with your intention to manifest prosperity. You won't need much, just a bit of time and an open mind. All you need to do is identify these 4 items in your home, and I'll guide you on what to do with them. This method isn't a one-and-done situation. Ideally, you should revisit it every few months to make sure your space is always primed for abundance. First up, take a look around your home and notice anything that's broken, worn out, or simply no longer serves you. These are the items that have been sitting around collecting dust. The cracked mug you've been holding onto for sentimental reasons, the faded curtains that have long lost their color, or that old chair in the corner that's more of an eyesore than a functional piece of furniture. These things may seem harmless, but in the realm of ancient teachings, they represent much more than just clutter. You see, ancient wisdom teaches us that holding on to broken or damaged objects creates stagnation in our lives. These items carry the energy of the past and often symbolize unresolved issues or negative attachments that we're subconsciously holding on to. They act as energetic blockages, preventing the free flow of new opportunities, ideas, and abundance into our lives. Think of it like this. Imagine your home as a river. For that river to flow freely, it needs to be clear of debris and obstructions. But when you keep items that are damaged, outdated, or no longer serve a purpose, it's like throwing rocks into that river. Over time, those rocks build up, slowing down the flow until the water struggles to move at all. In the same way, holding on to things that no longer serve you slows down the flow of abundance in your life. Now, this doesn't mean you should go around and toss out everything with the slightest imperfection. But if you have things in your home that are broken and unlikely to be repaired, or if they just don't bring you joy anymore, it's time to let them go. By doing this, you're not only clearing your physical space, but also symbolically telling the universe that you're ready for fresh, new energy to enter your life. When you create space, you invite abundance to fill it. This might be hard at first. We often form emotional attachments to things, even when they no longer serve us. But remember, letting go isn't about losing something. It's about making room for something better. Every item you release is an opportunity for something new to come into your life, whether that's more abundance, better relationships, or even just a clearer, more peaceful state of mind. So take a deep breath. Start with just one area, maybe a drawer, a shelf, or even your closet, and begin releasing the things that no longer serve you. Watch how your space begins to open up, and with it, how abundance starts flowing more freely into your life. Next, take a moment to reflect on the items in your home that carry emotional weight. Not the kind that lifts you up, but the kind that pulls you down. These are objects that remind you of negative experiences, people, or times in your life that you'd rather leave behind. It could be a gift from someone you no longer speak to, something you've kept from a particularly rough period, or even an item associated with a failed project or a painful memory. While they may seem harmless sitting on a shelf or tucked away in a drawer, these items can actually have a significant impact on your energy and mindset. You see, in ancient teachings, everything around us is connected to our energy field. Objects hold vibrations, positive or negative, depending on the experiences they're tied to. When you keep things that remind you of hurtful moments or broken relationships, those items carry an emotional charge that lingers in your space. Every time you see or even think about them, they subtly pull you back to that negative moment, tying you to the past and preventing you from fully moving forward. Think about how powerful that is. Imagine trying to walk into your future with chains that keep tugging you backward. That's what these emotionally charged objects do. They anchor you to experiences that have already passed, making it difficult to step into the next phase of your life, the one that's filled with abundance, joy, and new opportunities. Take, for example, that old photo tucked away in a drawer from a relationship that ended badly. Every time you stumble upon it, whether intentionally or accidentally, it brings up emotions of sadness, regret, or even anger. These feelings linger in your space and can influence your ability to attract new, positive experiences. Or maybe it's a piece of jewelry given to you by someone who is no longer in your life. Even though the object itself may be beautiful, the emotional baggage it carries could be weighing down your spirit. By holding on to these items, you're unknowingly signaling to the universe that you're not fully ready to release the past. The energy of those experiences still exists within your space, which creates resistance to the flow of new possibilities. But here's the empowering part. You have the ability to let that go. Releasing these objects is not just a physical act, it's an emotional and energetic one. When you choose to let go of things tied to negative memories, you're sending a powerful message to the universe. You're saying, I'm done holding on to the past, and I'm ready to embrace the future. You're creating a space that reflects the life you want to live, one filled with positivity, growth, and abundance. So, take a moment to go through your belongings with this in mind. Look for those objects that whenever you see them, bring up old wounds or unresolved emotions. Don't be afraid to let them go. Donate them, recycle them, or, if needed, respectfully dispose of them. As you release each item, imagine yourself cutting the ties to those past experiences and opening yourself up to the new, positive energy that's waiting to flow into your life. Letting go of objects tied to negative experiences is one of the most powerful steps you can take on your journey to manifest abundance. When you clear your space of these emotional weights, you free yourself from the chains of the past, allowing you to step boldly and confidently into the future that's waiting for you. Clutter doesn't just take up space in your home, it takes up space in your mind too. You've probably experienced that feeling before. When you walk into a cluttered room, your energy drops, your stress levels rise, and your mind feels scattered. That's because clutter creates an overwhelming, chaotic energy that can weigh you down mentally and emotionally. It's more than just a visual distraction. It's an energetic block that prevents you from feeling peaceful and open to new possibilities. According to ancient teachings, clutter symbolizes chaos and confusion. It represents stagnant energy, which can disrupt the flow of abundance and positivity into your life. Imagine your home as a vessel for energy. When it's filled with clutter, whether that's piles of papers, unused clothes, or items that no longer serve a purpose, the energy in your space becomes stuck. That stagnation doesn't just affect your surroundings, it affects your mind, your mood, and your ability to attract the things you truly desire. Think of it like this. When your home is cluttered, it's like trying to swim through a pool filled with debris. Every stroke is met with resistance, and it becomes harder to move forward. That's exactly what happens to your mental state when you're surrounded by clutter. Your thoughts feel scattered, your focus is diminished, and that sense of mental clarity you crave becomes harder to achieve. But the good news is, Just as clutter can create chaos, clearing it can create calm. By decluttering your space, you're not only removing physical obstacles, but also clearing the mental and emotional blocks that may be keeping you stuck in the same place. You're creating a flow, a clear, open pathway for abundance to enter. Start small. You don't have to tackle your entire house in one go. That can be overwhelming and counterproductive. Instead, focus on one area at a time. Maybe you start with your kitchen counter or your desk, wherever the clutter is most obvious and tends to accumulate. As you go through each item, ask yourself, does this serve me? If it doesn't, let it go. Whether it's something you no longer use, something that's past its prime, or simply something that doesn't bring you joy anymore, it's time to release it. Decluttering isn't just about getting rid of stuff, it's about creating intentional space for what matters. It's about allowing the things you truly value to shine and making room for the new opportunities that are waiting to come into your life. When you start clearing out the things that no longer serve you, you'll notice a shift in your energy. Suddenly, you'll feel lighter, more focused, and more in control of your surroundings. And remember, decluttering is an ongoing process, not a one-time event. As you move through your home, continue to be mindful of the energy each object brings into your space. Surround yourself with items that support your goals, lift your spirit, and align with the abundance you want to attract. When your environment reflects your intentions, you'll find it easier to stay focused, motivated, and open to the flow of prosperity. So, take a deep breath, choose one area to begin with, and start clearing out the clutter. As you do, imagine yourself making room, not just for more physical space, but for mental clarity, positive energy, and the abundance that's on its way to you. Each step you take toward decluttering is a step toward creating the environment and mindset you need to welcome more abundance into your life. Finally, it's time to take a close look at the items in your home and ask yourself a powerful question. Does this align with the life I want to create? You see, every object in your space carries energy. Some items can uplift and support you, while others can hold you back, especially if they no longer align with your current intentions or goals. Maybe it's that old book from a hobby you've outgrown, sitting on your shelf gathering dust. Or perhaps it's a wardrobe full of clothes that no longer reflect who you are or who you want to be. These things might seem insignificant at first glance, but they send subtle messages to your subconscious mind about who you are and what's possible for you. When your environment is full of items that don't represent your current path, they can create confusion and keep you tethered to an outdated version of yourself. Ancient teachings remind us that everything in our space should support the life we want to live. Objects that don't resonate with our present intentions or future goals carry a stagnant energy that can prevent us from moving forward. For example, maybe you've shifted your career or passion in a new direction, but your home is still filled with reminders of your past pursuits. Every time you see those items, it's like a small tug backward, pulling you away from the future you're trying to create. Now, this doesn't mean you have to get rid of everything that has a sentimental value or represents a previous chapter of your life, but it does mean being intentional about the energy you allow into your space. Ask yourself, does this item support the person I am becoming? If the answer is no, it's time to let it go. Holding on to things that don't align with your current path only creates unnecessary clutter, both physically and mentally. Think about your home as a reflection of your inner world. When your environment is cluttered with items that no longer serve your goals, it creates mixed signals for your subconscious mind. But when everything around you is intentionally chosen to support your dreams and aspirations, you create a powerful energy that aligns with the abundance you're seeking. Let's say you've recently set an intention to focus on personal growth and financial abundance. yet your space is still filled with distractions that no longer serve you, like unfinished projects or outdated tools from past endeavors. These things act like anchors, keeping you tethered to old energy and making it harder to step into the new opportunities and abundance waiting for you. By consciously removing items that don't resonate with your current path, you create a space that not only reflects your goals, but also amplifies them. Each object in your home should act as a supportive ally, reinforcing the intentions you've set for yourself. When you create an environment that mirrors the life you want to live, you align yourself with that energy, and abundance flows naturally. For example, if you're focused on creating financial success, surround yourself with items that reflect prosperity. Maybe it's a well-organized workspace where you feel motivated and focused, or a vision board filled with images and words that inspire you to take action toward your goals. When everything in your environment supports your intentions, you'll find it easier to stay on track, motivated, and open to the flow of new opportunities. So, take a look around your space with fresh eyes. Notice the items that no longer align with who you are or who you want to become. As you begin to clear them out, you're not just removing clutter, you're making room for the new, abundant life that's waiting to manifest. Each item you release opens up energetic space for more aligned opportunities, people, and experiences to flow into your life. Remember, your home is more than just a physical space. It's a sanctuary for your energy, your goals, and your dreams. When your environment is aligned with your intentions, abundance isn't something you have to chase. It becomes a natural part of your everyday life. While you're letting go of these items, it's important to maintain a positive mindset. Don't think of it as losing something, but rather as creating space for new and better things to enter your life. Imagine the abundance that's about to flow in. As you go through the process of removing items that no longer serve you, it's important to be intentional about it. This is more than just a physical act. It's a powerful opportunity to shift your energy and mindset, creating space for abundance to flow into your life. Each item you let go of symbolizes the release of old, stagnant energy, and it's essential to pair that action with a positive mindset. One way to make this process even more transformative is by incorporating affirmations. As you remove each item, say out loud, or to yourself, "I release what no longer serves me and welcome abundance into my life." These words might seem simple, but they carry a deep power. Affirmations help you shift your focus from what you're letting go of to what you're inviting in. They anchor your intention, allowing you to let go with a sense of purpose and confidence, rather than with reluctance or fear of scarcity. Affirmations work because they send clear messages to your subconscious mind, reinforcing the idea that by releasing the old, you're making space for the new. Instead of feeling like you're losing something, you start to feel like you're gaining something even better. More opportunities, more positivity, more abundance. With every item you release, you're telling the universe that you're ready to receive something more aligned with your current path and goals. But don't stop at the words. Pair those affirmations with visualization. As you clear out the old, imagine your space filling with light, positive energy. Visualize your home as a clean, open space where energy flows freely and effortlessly. Picture abundance streaming into your life, filling every corner with opportunities, peace, and prosperity. This visualization helps you create a clear mental image of the future you're working toward, one where your space and your energy are in perfect alignment. You can apply this method in every room of your home. Start small, maybe with your desk or a corner of your living room. Then work your way through larger spaces. You'll notice a shift, not just in your space, but in your mindset as well. As you go through this process, reflect on your goals. Clearing physical clutter often leads to clearing mental clutter, helping you gain clarity on what you want to achieve. If you need support, don't hesitate to reach out to the Elder Fortune community. Share your progress and experiences. There's real power in community when manifesting abundance. Consider donating the items you no longer need. By sharing your abundance with others, you reinforce the cycle of giving and receiving, which is another powerful principle in manifesting prosperity. And remember, if you find yourself hesitating to let go of certain things, reframe those thoughts. Letting go of the old isn't a loss. It's an invitation for something new and better. Manifesting abundance isn't just about your home. It's about living a balanced life. This method is just one piece of the puzzle. Make sure you're also taking care of your mind, body, and spirit. Get involved with others on the same journey. Whether it's through our community or other support groups, sharing your experiences can multiply the benefits. Stay open to the possibilities. You've created the space. Now allow abundance to flow in. You never know when an opportunity will present itself, so stay ready. This is just the beginning. Manifesting abundance is a lifelong journey, but the rewards are worth the effort. Stick with it and you'll see the results. The energy you cultivate in your home has a ripple effect on every aspect of your life. By aligning your space with abundance, you'll notice positive changes, not just in your finances, but in your relationships, health, and overall well-being. Now that you've cleared your space, are you ready to clear your mind too? If you want to learn about the mindsets you need to truly unlock prosperity, check out my next video. In it, I dive deep into the powerful thoughts and beliefs that attract abundance. You don't want to miss it. Click the link on your screen now, and let's take your journey to the next level.